It is time now for Legal Thursdays, where we're taking a closer look at some national cases captivating audiences. Hector Diaz back with us here in studio. And Hector, this next case is one that went viral. Carlee Russell, the Alabama woman who admitted to faking her own kidnapping. Now, the phony abduction is only part of the story, so let's recap.
Right. Just going back, and again, this is something that captivated, people on social media and local news and national news. A person who said she was kidnapped at the side of the road where she was trying to help a toddler there at the side of the road. Incredibly, just a strange situation. Law enforcement looked into it. Her story didn't add up. They did some internet searches, looked into the fact she was searching for the movie Taken and looking into certain things that gave indication that her story was completely feigned and fake.
And those searches including Amber Alerts and how to kind of fake those as well, which is incredibly alarming.
Right. So, and what happened then is it prompted her to face the reality and admit that this was all a hoax, and which came out and led to ultimately to criminal charges being filed against her.
And so what is the status of the criminal charges that she's facing? I understand the judge laid down some harsh punishment for her behavior.
Absolutely. So they had essentially a mini trial. I mean, her lawyers here, really looking at the situation, realized she was going to be guilty. And so they did essentially a trial submitting on the record that existed. The court, of course, found Ms. Russell guilty of both charges and then imposed a 1-year sentence for both offenses.
And we said no one was harmed in this particular case. So do you think the sentence handed down was too excessive?
I don't. This is a situation where I think this judge looked at the facts, looked at the entirety of the circumstances, and really said, not only are we going to deter Ms. Russell here from doing this again, but we're also going to deter and send a message that if you do something like this, whether it's for likes or to go viral on something, there are going to be consequences here. Law enforcement had to go out of their way and investigate this and spend a lot of man hours, a lot of resources that she's going to have to pay for. And so this was taken very seriously. And now Ms. Russell, again, she's going to appeal this. She's afforded the right to appeal, but going to be really unlikely if she gets any kind of benefit on an appeal given the facts here.
Interesting circumstance for sure. Hector, thank you for being live with us in studio.